I don't know if you have ever experienced being burnt out in your job or in school. I think we all have experienced burnout at one point or another. I know I have, and I experienced maybe my worst case of being burnt out in the last month. I had probably the busiest stretch of clinical practice in my career. I was operating every day from morning until into the evening, sometimes late at night, and a little bit on the weekends. And after a few weeks, I just really woke up in the morning not very excited to go to work. And normally I am really happy to go. And I wasn't enjoying the work as much. And I think my performance was starting to slip just a little bit, which I do not want to have happen. Fortunately, right at around the time I was feeling most burnt out, I had a break and our team went up to Glacier National Park. And the first day up in Glacier, I was a little bit anxious. I was worried about the patients. I was worried about the things I still hadn't completed before I left. And I would get on my phone to check messages, only to realize that there's not very good cell reception and that wasn't going to happen. By day 2, I started to relax a little bit more. I started to feel a little bit better. And by day 3, I felt completely rejuvenated. I was energetic again and am now back to work, and actually I was really happy to come back. I did a little reading, and there are significant and profound benefits to being in nature, and there's a spectrum of benefits that we can have. We can take, according to the reading that I did, even a 20-minute walk around our neighborhood or in a local park, somewhere outside, and get significant benefit, even if it's only 3 or 4 times a week. And I would encourage all of us that are experiencing some stress or anxiety to just try to get that into your daily routine. Of note, in my reading, 50% of Americans do not recreate outside, which is astounding to me. I'm not sure that statistic holds in Utah. Seems like it would be lower than that, but so many of us really never get out into nature. Another finding is that if you can find time periodically, maybe once or twice a month, to get out into nature, maybe somewhere that's a little bit more wild than just your neighborhood park, for a few hours at a time, maybe a 3 or 4 or 5 hour walk in the woods, or an easy hike, something that gets you out into nature for a little bit longer period of time, can be that pressure washer that washes the grime away that's accumulated over the previous week or two. Finally, and this is what I experienced at Glacier, getting out into the nature and into a wild setting where we see trees and water and the sky and animal life and the intricate patterns of nature for an extended period, 3 days seems to be the magic number or more. That can be a real opportunity to rejuvenate ourselves. And again, I experienced this when we went to Glacier, and I think that all of us should consider building into our yearly schedules some time to really get away, disconnect. One final comment, and this goes to the 20-minute walk in the park. If you get on your cell phone during that 20 minutes, it negates the benefit of being on your nature walk. So my wife and I walk almost every night, and lately, since reading this, I leave my cell phone at home. And we usually will go for 20 or 30 minutes, and unless I'm on call for the trauma center, I don't feel like I have to always respond within 20 or 30 minutes, and it has had a significant benefit for me.